Sun comes from Allah, the moon comes from Allah, daylight from Allah, night falls from Allah, the earth comes from Allah, the water comes from Allah, air comes from Allah, and fire comes from Allah. Everything's from Allah, everyone's from Allah. Everything's from Allah, everyone's from Allah. So what is Kalima? This is Kalima. What is Kalima? This is Kalima.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum to you out in the real world. I'd like to welcome you to Open the Doors, Ya Simsim. My name is Al-Qasas, the father of stories. And this is story time during Ramadan. So before we open our doors of imagination and truths, I'd like to introduce you to my crew. Bismillah, tell us your name.
Bilal Anas.
Bilal Anas.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Shaikh Shyam.
Shaya.
Atiq Anas.
Atiq Anas.
Mahdi Nizar.
Mahdi.
Luqman Hassan.
Luqman.
Saad Amir.
Saad Amir.
Muhammad Farooq.
Muhammad Farooq.
Rayyan Anas.
Rayyan Anas. MashaAllah. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. And welcome to you out there in the real world. I, again, am Al-Qasas. Today, I thought I would talk about the Prophet Moses and his companion, Khidr, or as sometimes they say, El-Khidr. One day, and we know who Moses is, yes?
Yes.
Right. What did Moses do? Who was the Prophet Moses, alayhi salam? Yes. Who was the Prophet Moses?
He was Musa alayhi salam.
Who was he?
He was a prophet.
Yes, he was a prophet. I said that. Go ahead, give him the mic, yes?
He was the prophet who defeated Pharaoh.
He defeated Pharaoh, yes. He defeated Pharaoh. That's one good thing, yes. This side, they're winning. He defeated Pharaoh. What else did he do?
He had a power that he had a stick. If he put it down, it would be a snake.
SubhanAllah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He had a stick, his cane. When he threw his cane down by the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it turned into the biggest snake that you could ever believe. His snake was so big. Remember when he was at the festival with Pharaoh, right? And the magicians threw down their ropes and made it move, look like it was moving. And then Pharaoh said, Bismillah. Moses said, Bismillah. He threw down his cane, and subhanAllah, turned into a really huge, subhanAllah, huge snake.
You can know half of this by there's a movie called The Ten Commandments. You can watch it.
I don't think I want to watch
there's
the
Moses
movie.
and all those things.
I think I'll read the Quran. I think that's probably better.
Yeah, my friend caught up with that and he told us.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, but the snake was big. What else did he do? Okay. Do you know? What about his hand?
When he put his hand under his arm, it would turn white like light.
You see, like Bruce Lee? Turned his hand white, yeah? White, right? Shining bright like a light, right? And it didn't burn, but it was just bright. SubhanAllah. So Allah blessed him with those things, right? And also, what did he do? He led the people of Israel from Egypt, yes? And when they got to the sea, what did he do?
He opened the sea into half.
he split the sea with his stick.
Like a mountain.
The waves are just opening like as if they were mountains.
Like a mountain. Yeah, subhanAllah.
And they only closed when he wanted it to close.
And this is Moses. This is the Moses we're talking about. One day, Moses was giving a lecture to his people. He was talking to his people. And after the lecture, someone said, "Yeah, Moses, who's the most knowledgeable person in the world?" Of course, he said, "I am." Right? Thinking about what? The hand, the staff, right? Opening of the sea. He's a prophet and a messenger. He said, "I am." But he forgot. Because he's human. He forgot. He forgot to do what? He forgot to attribute knowledge to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? He forgot. And prophets do that because prophets are human. And if you remember once the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, remember when the Jews came to him and asked him 3 questions. They came and they asked him 3 questions. One about the soul, one about what does a child look like, and there's another question, right? And he told them what? He said, "Come back tomorrow. I will give you the answer, come back tomorrow." But he forgot to say what?
Inshallah.
He forgot to say inshallah, yes. He forgot to say inshallah. He forgot. So Moses said, I'm the most knowledgeable one. But he forgot to attribute.
He said that because even when you're a human, you forget, and he forgot that Allah only gave him knowledge.
That's true. That's true.
All human makes mistake.
We all do. We all do. That's why we're human. That's why we're human.
No one is 100% accurate.
Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is 100% accurate. Not any computer that we have, not any spaceship that they send to wherever they want to send their spaceships to. Nothing is more stronger or more powerful or more smarter than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is capital P on perfect. Yes? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is capital
No one has powers
P
like Allah, and
on
no
perfect.
one is stronger than him.
Nobody. At all. Nothing. Yes? So, and we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does He do? He, on earth, right, He lets us know, right, you know someone's smart, but there's always someone smarter, yes? Allah says that the knowledge is like the ocean. It's like the sea, right? You can swim and swim and
It's
swim
very
and never,
large.
and swim and swim and swim until you never reach the end of it. Knowledge is like that. And Allah comprehends all knowledge. Not one man is more smarter. There's always someone smarter than the person that you think is smarter. So after Moses said this, Allah reflected on him. "Ya Moses, there is one man smarter than you." Moses said, "Who? Who is this one man who's smarter than me? Give me the opportunity to meet this person who's smarter than me. This person that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed with more knowledge than me. I must meet him so I may share in his knowledge. I want to learn more." So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to go to a place, to a junction between 2 seas. To a junction between two seas. So Moses, after thinking about this, he traveled with his companion. His companion is Yusha, or in English is, what is it in English? Joshua. Joshua. That was his partner, his aide. Allah told them to take a basket. Do I have a basket? Ah, yes. And in the basket, put the fish in the basket. Put the basket and put the fish in the basket. And the fish was for them to eat. And so Joshua, he carried the basket with him, and they went on their journey. And they traveled, and they walked, and they walked, and they walked, and they walked, and he had the basket with the fish. Some say the fish was raw, just a fish. Others say that the fish was cooked. It was a cooked fish. And they walked, 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 and they walked.
Some say that he went to a mountain and that's where he met the most intelligent person. Some say it was a mountain or something.
He's still walking. He didn't get to the mountain yet.
No, but they say it's a mountain.
So he, so he walked, and they walked, and they walked, and then of course they grew tired. Yes, so they laid down to take a nap. Moses went to sleep, but Joshua, he was sleep and not sleep. He was like in between. And subhanallah, the fish came up from the basket and made its way into the sea. Ajib. Huh? Ajib. Yeah? Can you imagine a fish coming out? A fish that was dead, right? Ready to eat.
And they walked for a long time.
And it started moving. Into the ocean. Into the sea. And like a tunnel, the fish escaped. He went back to sleep. They woke up in the morning. They went on their journey, carrying the basket. And they walked, and they walked, and they walked, and they walked. And of course, what happens when you walk for several days?
You feel hungry.
You get hungry.
You get hungry. Ya Ayush, bring us our morning meal. Bring us our morning meal so that we can eat. I'm hungry. Ya Moses, oh Moses, don't you remember? Didn't you see? Oh, you were sleeping. I'm sorry. Didn't you see the fish? Didn't you see how it made its way into the ocean? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Only Shaitan made me forget. Only Shaitan made me forget. How many times have you had something very important, right? You had an idea in your mind, very important idea. And before you could write it down, what happened? You forgot, right? How many times is that? SubhanAllah.
Many times.
Many, many, many times, right? You have an idea, right? And you say, okay, I'm going to remember this idea. It's so good idea, I can't forget it. I can't forget this idea. It's such a wonderful idea, right? And so by the time you get from here to the place to get your pencil and pen and pencil to write it down, what happens?
You forget it.
You forget. SubhanAllah. Shaitan is very clever, and he's an open enemy to us. And he wants nothing good from us. Now, sometimes people say that Shaitan is stupid. I mean, Shaitan is stupid, like stupid. But Shaitan is not stupid. He was never stupid. And he's very good at his whispering. And this is the reason why, what should we
Like
say?
the story you told us, Adam and Iblis.
Yes, like that same story, right? We should say, A'udhu billahi min shaitanir rajim. Yes? Whenever Shaitan comes, right? And blow 3 times to our left side, right? Because he's real. And some people say, let's say the biggest lie that's ever been told is that that Shaitan doesn't exist. Some people in the West, they don't believe that Shaitan exists, but he does. And his whispers are strong. So Joshua said, Ya Musa, how could can you imagine, how could you forget a fish coming from the basket? A fish that you were going to eat.
A miracle.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a fish that you were going to eat escapes from you?
No.
You're on land, the ocean is there, and this fish just comes out the basket, flip, 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 into the ocean, and then makes his way like a tunnel, right? In this, like a tunnel. SubhanAllah. He wakes up the next day, he forgot. They walked, how many miles did they walk? How many miles did they walk before Moses said, I'm hungry. Let us have our morning meal. Ya Moses, I forgot. How many times have we forgotten something?
Several times.
Tell me something you forgot. You wanted to remember something, but you forgot. Anything that you can remember? You have something?
I wanted to say something to my parents important, but when they came home, I forgot. what it
Subhanallah.
is.
Subhanallah, right? Somebody came by, there was a telephone call for them, right? And we just forgot. Something else came into our minds. How many times when we make salah, right? Actually, what they say, if you lost something, they say if you lose something, they say go and make salah. If you lose something, go and make salah. Why? Why do they say that?
Because then shaitan.
Because as soon as you say Allahu Akbar, shaitan says, oh, you left your watch there. Oh, you left your wallet there. Oh, right in the middle of your salah. Shaitan makes us forget. He does make us forget. So now, they've gone, traveled, and Moses says, oh, that's the place, right? That's the place where we're supposed to meet the person I want to meet.
And after the shaitan, like when you're praying, when you watch something, he'll make you remember it while you're praying.
Exactly. That's why they say you should make the salah, right? Because he'll make you remember. It'll come to you, right? So now they travel back, right, after they've already gone. Now they travel back to the junction. And there is a man they said was dressed in green, covered in a cloak. And Moses sees him and says, Assalamu alaikum. And Khidr looks up. Oh, is that how they greet people where you come from? Moses says, I am Moses, the prophet of the children of Israel. Khidr says, are you Moses of Imran, of the children of Israel, the prophet? Moses says, yes, I am. How did you know? The one God who sent you to me told me. Moses says, Khidr, you have knowledge that I don't have. Will you please share your knowledge with me? Khidr says, you will not be able to be patient with me. And Moses is like, yeah, I'm going to be patient. I just want to be with you. I just want to learn from you. I just want to be with you for a little while. I want to travel with you because, inshallah, God willing, that I'm going to be patient. No. I don't think you have enough patience to be with me. But I'm Moses, the prophet of Israel. And I'm Khidr. But just let me accompany you for a little while. I just want to learn from you. I want to share the knowledge that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you. I don't think you'll be able to be patient with me. But really, I know, if we could just travel together, if we could just go a little bit a ways, please. No. I don't think you'll be able to be patient with me. He said, God willing, inshallah, I will be patient. Just let me travel with you. And he said, okay. So here, I think Uncle Hamouda is waving his hand. He's saying the clock on the wall says that's all, and it's time for us to get out of here. So tomorrow, inshallah, we will continue the story of who?
Prophet Musa alayhi salam.
And his companion.
And Khidr. Alhamdulillah. Will Moses have patience with Khidr?
Not really.
Will Khidr have patience with Moses?
Yes.
Inshallah. We will see tomorrow. And so until the next day, until the sun sets and the moon rises, I bid you peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Until the sun sets and the moon rises, and another day that the doors of Simsim will open. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Sun comes from Allah, the moon comes from Allah, daylight from Allah, night falls from Allah, the earth comes from Allah, the water comes from Allah, air comes from Allah, and fire comes from Allah. Everything's from Allah, everyone's from Allah. Everything's from Allah, everyone's from Allah. So what is Kalima? This is Kalima. What is Kalima? This is Kalima.